Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Thursday. It is June the 30th, 2016. I'm going to look at the Pick 6, the final day of the, it's a mandatory payout for the Rainbow Six. I'm going to look at the sequence. I think it's pretty hittable. So yeah, going to look at that. Before we get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. So let's get on to it. Starting off with race number 5, first leg of the Rainbow Pick 6 for 20 cents. Mandatory payout. Race number 5 is a maiden claim race, purse $30,000. It's for maidens, fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards. We have a field of 7 horses traveling the distance of ground of 6 furlongs. Very nice race here. 6 furlongs, and I'm gonna go 3 deep in this leg. I'm gonna use the inside horses. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 here in race number 5 from Gulfstream. Starting off with the one horse, Call Me Home, 7-2, Luca Panici. Last time out, hasn't started since the August up north at in Pennsylvania at Parks. Main special weight for $89,000. Finished 6th by 16 lengths that day. Was the favorite, just weakened. Did not really have a great race. Start before that was at Parks, July the 28th. In the main special weight, 53,000. Horse finished second by 6 1/4 lengths. Closed up a little bit that day, but wasn't catching the winner. Another favorite that day. And then at Belmont Park, 6.5 on June the 4th. The main special weight for 85,000. Horse finished 6th by 10 lengths. He's dropping down in class. It's his first start back from the layoff. I think this horse should do well. He's getting blinkers off also for the first time ever. So that should be something. I really like the class drop and the blinkers off. See, hopefully this horse could have a good start. So going to use him along with the 2-horse Pat's Courage, 4-1. Eddie Castro on this one for Kathleen O'Connell, getting blinkers on. Last time out, ran main special weight here at Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs on June the 5th. Horse finished 3rd by 9 1/4 lengths that day. Had a horrible start that day. Was closing up a little bit towards the end. The extra, this horse will do better with extra distance, but not getting it today. But I think this horse should maybe have a decent start. So I'm going to use this horse also with the 3-horse Ginger's Rush. 5-2, Tyler Gaffleone. Last time out, running the main special weight at Gulfstream Park on a turf course, 7.5 furlongs. This horse finished 6th by 4 lengths that day. Was stalking the pace early on this weekend. I think this horse is a better one-turn horse. Then start before that came at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs, the main special weight for 36,000. Horse finished 4th by 2 lengths that day. Closed up a little bit, but again, it was a little bit too late. Last start this horse had on dirt. You have to go back to January the 8th. 6.5 furlongs in main special weight for 36,000. Horse finished 3rd by 3/4 of a length. Set the pace early, but just weakened late. He's in a great spot today. This horse is a very nice horse. I'm going to use him. I usually play 2 tickets. I'll play like a cheap ticket for like at the most $3. Usually top selections ticket, and the all-out ticket that costs. This ticket's going to cost you $43.20. But this would maybe be a single if you want to find a single. He'll be a single on my cheap ticket, but on the all-out ticket, he'll be used with the other 2. So to recap my bets for race number 5, the first leg of the Rainbow 5 from Gulfstream Park, Rainbow 6, gonna go to the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here in race 5. So now to race number 6 from Gulfstream, which is a maiden claim race, purse $15,000. It's for maidens, 3-year-olds, and upwards. Going for a claim price of 12.5 here. Field of 9 horses. 9 horses traveling the distance of ground. 5 furlongs on the turf course. 5 furlongs, and hopefully we don't get screwed. An hour before post time, there's a torrential rainstorm. It happens all the time when there's a big guaranteed pool, and I just don't want to see that happening today. We have a nice field of 9 horses in race number 6 from Gulfstream. I'm gonna go 3 deep. I'm gonna go 4, 8, 9, 4, 8, 9. Number 4, Zukov. We'll go with that here at 6-1. Last time out, ran in a maiden claim 12.5 here at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs on June the 17th. Horse finished 3rd by 2 3/4 lengths that day. Was weakening towards the end of the race, but he needed a little bit more ground and was it just wasn't the horse's best start. Start before that was a good turf course, 5 furlongs, 12.5 claim price, same as today. Horse finished 4th by 5 3/4 lengths. Weakened towards the end of very tough field, broke from the outside, just really didn't have a great start. And then 7.5 Gulfstream Park, June the 2nd of maiden 3,500. Horse finished 6th by 4.5 lengths, just weakened. This horse has run 3 times in the last month. Going to be his 4th start in the month of June, so it's going to be something. But I think this horse will really do well here. So I'm going to use this horse. I'm also going to use the 8 horse, number 8, Caribou Cat at 3-1, Eddie Castro. Last time out, ran a main 20,000 at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs on June 8th. Horse finished second by 3 3/4 lengths in his first career start. Had a very nice very nice second place finish that day. You expect the horse not to be, fully loaded that day. Second start after, first start, which always comes after. I think this horse is a very good horse here. She should have a good start here. This horse might be, this horse is going to be like on the cheap ticket, like I said before. This horse might be a horse to use on that also. Top selection here for sure. So going to use him. Also going to use the 9 Spark to Ignite, 10 to 1 here. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream, 5 furlongs and made 20,000. Horse finished sixth by 8 1/4 lengths that day. Just had nothing that day. It was his first starts in South Florida. Start before that was on February the 12th at Aqueduct. 6 furlongs on the inner track and made 16,000. Horse finished seventh by 19 1/2 lengths. Set the speed early. Was setting the pace early that day. Just weakened, and then made 40,000 at Aqueduct, 6 furlongs on January 29th. Horse finished 8th by 24 lengths. Didn't see the lead that day, but just weakened. Horses never won like all these horses. It's a maiden race. But, he had some very nice races on sprinting. He has some speed. Maybe he could go wide wire. I like the price at 10 to 1 on this one also. So I'm gonna use him. So to recap my bets for race number 6 from Gulfstream Park, I'm gonna go 4, 8, 9, 4, 8, 9 in the pick six. I would single the 8 if you're doing a very cheap ticket. Like I said, I make two tickets. The 8 would be a single on my cheap ticket, but I'm gonna go 4, 8, 9 to find a little bit of price if I can. So now let's get on to race number 7. The seventh race from Gulfstream Park is a claim race, purse $24,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. Number one, 2 races or non-winners of race since May 30th. Claim price $30,000. We have a field of 7 horses traveling the distance of ground of 6 1/2 furlongs. And my top selection here is going to go to the. Actually, not top selection. In this leg, I'm going to go 147. 147 here in race 7. Number 1, ours, Kinsley Dahl, 7 to 2. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, April 22nd, 6 furlongs, an optional 75 claimer, 9 winners of 1. Horse finished 4th by 4 1/4 lengths that day. Was closing up a little bit that day, but needed a little extra ground. He's getting it today, which should be great. Start before that came at the championship meet at Gulfstream Park on March the 17th, optional 50 claimer. Horse finished second by 2 lengths that day. Was stalking the pace early, but really couldn't catch the winner, who had an incredible race. And start before that came out of Alcala, and in one of their championship races on the all-weather surface. Horse finished 8th by 24 1/4 lengths. Really didn't do well that day. I don't know if it was the synthetic going around 2 turns. Just throw that race out. Horses won once. That was over this course here at Gulfstream in the main special weight on October the 1st. Horse won by 2.5 lengths, wire to wire. Very easy victory. So I'm going to use him. I'm also going to go with the 4 horse here, Heartbreaker Girl, 4 to 1, last out of Drosselmeyer, winner of the 2011 Breeders' Cup Classic, I believe. Number 4, Heartbreaker Girl, 4 to 1, last time out. Ran at Gulfstream, 6 furlongs, June the 1st, and a claim with 30,000. Horse finished second by 2 3/4 lengths that day. It was the first time this horse really dropped down to claim a company since first start of his career actually, and it was just second, basically a decent second place finish. Need a little extra ground, which I think he's gonna get today. This horse isn't tight either. That should help. That at Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs, an optional 75 claim. Horse finished 8th by 17 1/4 lengths. Again, had nothing, and then ran the Adirondack at Saratoga last summer. Horse finished 7th, broke his maiden going 5/8 of a mile. So I'm going to use this horse. I think he should have a good race. I'm also going to use the 7 horse. Did not mean it at 2 to 1. Eddie Castro, last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs on optional 35 claimer. Horse won by 7 lengths on a track that was favoring speed. Had a very nice victory. Start before that was an optional 75 claimer, Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs, April 22nd. Horse finished 5th by 6 3/4 lengths. Just had a horrible race that they didn't really get up to the lead. The races this horse has won, he's been on the speed, and I think that's the key for this horse. This horse looks like another top selection in this race, so I'm going to use him. So to recap my bets for race number 7 from Gulfstream Park, I'm going to go 147 in this leg of the pick 6. So now let's get on to race number 8. The eighth race from Gulfstream Park is a main special weight, purse $42,000. It's for maidens, fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards. We have a field of 11 horses. The 11 horse is a main track only, or an also eligible, which was it? The main track only, the 11 horse. They are traveling 5 furlongs, 5/8. And my top selection here in race A, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go too deep here in this leg of the pick six. I'm gonna go 6-7, 6-7, number six. Anna's Pride at 3-1. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 7/8 of a mile in main special weight. Horse finished 6 by 12 1/4 lengths. Getting blinkers on today for the first time. Well, second time in his career. Had the first start, but this horse just gave away. Start before that first start on turf, 5 furlongs here at Gulfstream Park in main special weight. Horse finished second by 3/4 length. Had a very nice race that day. Was setting the pace and just got caught in the final few strides of the race. And then at Gulfstream Park, 5.5 furlong main special weight, 41,000. Horse finished second by 3 1/4 lengths after a long laugh. Again, he got caught. Hopefully, this horse gets set the pace. I think he should do well. If not, there's a horse that can maybe close up, and that's the 7 horse. Another horse I have, Broadway's Broad at 5-1. Eddie Castro. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs in the main special weight, 42,000. Horse finished third by 4.5 lengths that day. Just throw that race. It was a decent race. First career start. I like to cross the line through the first career run. Because I think the horses always will improve off their second run, with their second run, and I think this horse will be perfect if there's the course is playing towards closers. I think this horse could really close up well. 5-1. I like the price here. I think I have Eddie Castro in every like so far. Eddie Castro better have a very good day, so I'm going to use him here. Said recount my bets for race number 8 from Gulfstream Park. I'm going to go 6-7, 6-7 here in race 8 from Gulfstream Park. So now let's get on to race number 9. Ninth race from Gulfstream Park is a claiming race, purse $15,000 for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards. We have a field of 8 horses traveling the distance of ground of, guess what, 7 furlongs. Claim price 62.50, which is probably my favorite claiming price from Gulfstream Park. We have a field of a field of 8 horses, and I'm gonna go 2-7 in this leg. 2-7, number 2, Flash Jack, 3-1. Jaramillo is in the saddle. Last time out in Gulfstream Park, 7 furlongs and claiming 62.5. Horse won by 2 1/4 lengths very easily, almost on the lead all throughout, and had just pretty impressive victory. Then at Gulfstream Park, 6 furlongs claiming 62.5. This horse finished 6 by 5 1/4 lengths that day. It just was off slow. Really couldn't do anything. Got claimed out of that race. His last win, that was his first win since basically all year. Last win of last year came on the 18th of December. Gulfstream Park, 5.5 furlongs, claimed 6,500. This horse won by a nose and really had a very nice victory. I think this horse should do well, going for 2 victories in a row. He's been, this year he's out of 9 starts, he's 1 win, 1 second, 2/3. I think this horse should do well here, so I'm going to use him. He's back down to that price where this horse wins. He's facing not so tough horses also, so I'm going to use him along with the 7 horse BL's Wagon, 5-1. Last time out, ran the 65 claiming race here at Gulfstream Park, 5.5 furlongs on June the 11th. Horse finished third by 6 lengths that day. Yeah, it does get a 10-pound apprentice today, so it gets a little bit of a weight break. This horse, had to steady in the top of the stretch. Really wasn't the best run. Then Gulfstream, 6 furlongs, claimed 62.5. Horse finished third by 2 1/4 lengths. He was stalking the pace early, and and the stretch was drifting a little bit. So that's not something you want to really see if the horse has drifting, unless he has some pretty, big problems in the stretch. Last start, the horse had to steady. Start before that it was drifting. But I think this horse should have a very nice run here. He's been running, against the same kind of horses. He's really hasn't stepped out of that claiming price. He should run well here. He hasn't won this year. 7-0, 2 seconds and 2/3. Though last year, this horse won 3 times out of 8 starts. So I'm going to use him 13-3 over this course here at Gulfstream. So to recap my bets for race number 9 from Gulfstream Park, I'm going to go 2-7, 2-7. So now let's get on to race number 10 from Gulfstream Park. Final leg of this pick 6, mandatory payout pick 6. It's claiming race per $16,000 for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds, and upwards. Never won 2 races. We have a field of, we have a field of 11 horses traveling the distance of ground of 5/8 of a mile, 5 furlongs on the turf course. And I'm going to go too deep in this final leg here. I'm going to go 6/8. Number 6, if I could get my legs stretched out. Ow. Number 6, Dreaming of Eva, 6-1, Michael Rispoli. Last time out, ran at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs in the main 12 and a half. Horse won by 2 1/4 lengths that day. Very clear victory. Then start before that came at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs in the main 12 and a half. Horse finished second by 2 1/4 lengths. Was up near lead, but just couldn't get that late kick in. Then Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs, claimed 16,000. Horse finished third by 3/4 of a length. He's stepping down in class today to the claim 10,000, which I think should be perfect. He's been right up there the last few starts. 6-1, I like the price also, so I'm going to use this horse. I'm also going to use the 8-horse Revolver Sessions at 3-1. John Cruz last time out ran on May the 15th, Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs and a claim 12 and a half. Horse finished second by a length that day. Was in trouble on the inside and really couldn't get out. Is owned and bred and trained by Wesley Ward, so it's a Wesley Ward kind of horse. And then at Gulfstream Park, 5 furlongs, the main special weight on September the 6th. Horse won by 2 lengths, pretty easy. I think this horse should have a good run here today, so I'm going to use this one. So to recap my bets for the final leg of the Pick 6 from Gulfstream Park, race number 10, I'm going to go 6/8. 6/8. So to recap my Pick 6, starting off at race number 5, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Race 5, 1, 2, 3. Race 6, I'm going to go 4, 8, 9. Race 6, 4, 8, 9. Race 7, I'm going to go 1, 4, 7. Race 7, 1, 4, 7. Race 8, 6, 7. Race 8, 6, 7. Race 9, 2, 7. Race 9, 2, 7. And race 10, 6, 8. Race 10, 6, 8. For a 20 cents minimum base wager, this ticket will cost you $43.20. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.